So we got another story for you.
All right.
Consumer Reports, plastic chemicals are present in many popular foods. I'm just going to read a bit of it before we talk. So a report by the New York-based Consumer Report has found that chemicals in plastics are present in most popular food items. The organization examined over 85 different food items for plastic chemicals such as phthalates and bisphenols.
Some big words here.
Bisphenols, the BPA.
Yeah.
With endocrine disruptors as one in the latter example, it's found that 79% of the foods tested, roughly 4 in 5, contain bisphenols. Meanwhile, almost 99% of the food items tested contains phthalates. CR Consumer Report tested a variety of foods items, including prepared meals, fruits and vegetables.
So how does it get in the fruits and vegetables?
That's the thing. That's the question, right? I think it's
What are they testing? Are they testing? I mean, how could plastic get into an orange? So they must be talking about maybe frozen fruits and vegetables?
No, I think just like, because you know how like water bottles and stuff, like the things that they use to carry the chemicals, pesticides, whatever, that's probably already polluted with that. You don't think so?
Well, I know that the plastic kind of bleeds into the water if it's flimsy plastic. Hard plastic doesn't, unless it's heated.
I don't know. It's most likely, I would say that like frozen foods, because they travel from so far. That's like probably it.
Yeah.
And they're sitting in those bags, and those bags are flimsy.
It's kind of like oils.
Yeah.
You know, with the temperature going up and down and becoming rancid.
Hey.
What else we got? Maybe let's unravel this a little more here.
So milks and other dairy products, of course, baby food, that's concerning.
Yeah.
Fast food, meat and seafood, all packaged in cans, pouches, foil, or any other matter. It found that phthalates levels differ within specific items from food brands, meaning no single brand has completely safe food. According to CR, phthalates are chemicals used to make plastics more durable and flexible. Meanwhile, bisphenols are used to manufacture polycarbonate plastics that are lighter, stronger, and more resistant to impact and fractures as opposed to regular plastics.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, the nonprofit noted that the phthalates and the BPAs are known to be endocrine disruptors, which are scientifically proven. We already know that. We did a story about that.
Yeah.
Hormonal balance and changes the development
Gender
and
benders.
function. Yeah.
They're gender benders. Yep.
You heard like the frogs. The first thing I heard was like the frogs, like and they were in polluted water, and there's, I don't know if I'm getting the story right, but like the sex was changing in the frogs.
Yeah. No, it's bringing its testosterone down in men, and it's disrupting things. Go ahead, carry on.
And that's exactly what it's getting into. It says that change the development and function of hormone dependent structures of the reproduction system.
Yeah. So, you know, plastic is one of the poor 4 toxins, and it's best to stay away from it as much as possible. You know, plastic silverware or plasticware can be, if that's overused, that can be a problem. Certainly bottled water, but not the thick ones.
Yeah.
You know, like the big Poland Spring ones we get for the office.
Yeah.
Like that's thick. If I hit you with it, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Whereas a flimsy Poland Spring thing is, it's
Yeah.
just all like,
Yeah, I ordered that one time, and they're just so, like, when they get cold, I keep them in my trunk. It was a mistake. Like, they're so floppy.
yep, yep. And then, so, you want to talk about, like, let's just say ground beef, for example. Most ground beef would come in plastic.
True.
But if you go to the butcher area of the grocery store, then you should be able to get it in paper, wrapped in paper.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But we definitely have a plastic problem. I can't speak for other countries, but I know in America we got a plastic problem.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere, and it doesn't, if you throw it on the side of the road, it's hanging out. It's not like a banana where it's going to decompose.
Yeah, and look, that's like this second topic. It's like a link to another topic. The title is "Fatal Exposure to BPA Now Has Reached 100%. Plastics chemical contaminating everyone." That's a weird word, but plastics is chemically contaminating everyone.
Yeah.
And that's sad that it's like in baby products. It seems like babies nowadays are already coming out fighting, fighting for
lack of nutrition, environmental pollution.
Exactly.
Who knows what free radicals, but
giving the baby whatever foods, like the foods that they love to feed babies nowadays. It's like full of sugar.
Yeah. I think it's worth it to use glass.
Yeah.
Make sure everything's in glass. Tupperware is a good example too. The top part will be plastic.
Yeah.
The container, but the actual the container lid will be plastic, but the container will be glass.
Yeah.
Wrap your knuckle on that and make sure it's glass. Like a mason jar. Glass is okay. Paper's okay.
I recently got like a Tupperware. It was expensive, but it was a Tupperware with bamboo. And you put it on the top. It was cool. I just add some aesthetic, but safety too.
Right.
I was reading a little bit more. So some of the negative human health outcomes from consuming phthalates and BPA is abnormalities in sex organs or genitalia malformations, altered nervous system function, causing widespread disruption of hormones, receptors, enzymes, and nerve signals, cardiovascular problems. What's the number one killing disease in America right now?
Heart disease, no doubt.
It's all here. Like,
yeah. But they want to blame cholesterol.
Yeah.
I don't hear any cardiologists talking about the plastics. No, we got to get you on statins to bring your cholesterol down. It just doesn't make sense,
It's insane. And the list keeps going. I just see diabetes, certain cancers, changes in sperm cell quality, sperm cell counts, and compromised fertility, early puberty. That was actually me.
You went through early puberty?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I was growing like a mustache in like middle school.
Okay.
Yeah. It was kind of weird. Everybody called me a man child.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was like 2 years ago, dude. We'll have to do another recording on that because that sounds like an interesting topic. But yeah, these toxins are definitely going to change people up. It's going to change development.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. And
we see the problems. I mean, you see it every day. And then like on social media, it's a very prevalent thing.
Right.
It's